YouTube script. Trump fires. Fed Governor Lisa Cook. Mortgage fraud or power grab. Vertical bar breaking down the latest Fed drama. Hey everyone, welcome back to Dogs of War, where we break down the biggest economic stories without the fluff. And today, we're diving into a bombshell from the world of finance. President Donald Trump has just ordered the immediate removal of Federal Reserve Governor Lisa Cook, citing allegations of mortgage fraud. This is unprecedented. The first time in the Fed's 111-year history a president has tried to fire a sitting governor. Is this a legit crackdown on corruption or a blatant power grab to control interest rates? We'll unpack the details, the backstory, and what it could mean for the economy. If you're into how politics shakes up your money, hit that like button, subscribe, and let's get into it. This video is about 3 minutes long, perfect for your commute. First off, who is Lisa Cook? She's one of 7 governors on the Federal Reserve Board, the powerhouse group that helps set U.S. interest rates alongside regional bank presidents. Appointed by President Biden in 2022, Cook made history as the first African-American woman in the role. Her term? It runs until 2038. That's 14 years of independence baked in by law. She's been a steady voice, voting to keep rates high this year to fight inflation, aligning with Fed Chair Jerome Powell. But Trump? He's been raging against the Fed for not slashing rates fast enough, calling Powell a numbskull and pushing for cuts to boost the economy, or his agenda, depending on who you ask. So, what's the spark? It all blew up last week when Bill Pulte, Trump's ally and director of the Federal Housing Finance Agency, dropped a criminal referral letter to Attorney General Pam Bondi. Pulte accused Cook of mortgage fraud back in 2021 before she even joined the Fed. The claim? Cook signed docs saying a Michigan property would be her primary residence for a year, then just 2 weeks later did the same for a Georgia condo. Primary residence loans get better rates, so allegedly, this was a scam to save on interest. Pulte called it deceitful and potentially criminal, urging a DOJ probe. Trump jumped on it, posting on Truth Social, "Cook must resign now." And by Monday night, August 25th, he escalated, a formal letter firing her effective immediately, claiming constitutional powers and the Fed Act allow it for cause. Cook fired back hard. In a statement, she said, "President Trump purported to fire me for cause when no cause exists under the law, and he has no authority to do so. I will not resign. I will continue to carry out my duties." Her lawyer, Abby David Lowell, vowed to fight it in court, calling it an attempted illegal action. The Fed? Silent so far, but experts say this could spark a massive standoff. Under the Federal Reserve Act, presidents can only remove governors for cause. Think serious misconduct, not policy beefs. The Supreme Court even hinted earlier this year that the Fed's independence is rock solid. No charges against Cook yet, and she insists the loans were pre-Fed, learned about the drama from the media. Sounds like political theater? This isn't isolated. Pulte's hit similar notes against Trump's foes like NYAG Letitia James and Sen. Adam Schiff both denied it. Critics, including Sen Elizabeth Warren, call it an authoritarian power grab to stack the Fed with yes men for rate cuts. Remember, Trump himself faced fraud claims over inflating assets for loans. A $450 million fine he appealed. Hypocrisy much? What's the big picture? If Trump succeeds, he could nominate a replacement, tilting the board toward his low-rate vision, especially with another vacancy from Adriana Kugler's recent resignation. Markets are jittery. The dollar dipped against major currencies Tuesday as traders bet on easier money ahead, but a court battle could drag on, eroding Fed independence gained in 1951. Powell just teased a September rate cut at Jackson Hole, saying Trump's tariffs might not spike inflation forever. For you? Uncertainty means volatile stocks, potential borrowing costs, and questions about economic stability. Is the Fed still the world's most trusted central bank? Woo, that's the scoop on this Fed fireworks. What do you think, fraud bust or political hit job? Drop your thoughts in the comments, smash that like if this helped, and subscribe for more breakdowns. Check the description for sources like BBC, NBC, and Fox. Thanks for watching. See you next time.